Engines firing. Here we go. Orbital pattern locked in.
Let's see what there is to see.
Approaching ship. We've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. And that's it. Enjoy that Aquila City air.
Hello. Goodbye, Captain.
I must confess, the hum of a grav drive makes me feel alive. I'm always up for adventure, friend. Home sweet home.
Good day, Captain. Goodbye.
It was virtual, but still. Having a good one?
And you're breathing? Back to normal yet?
Mostly. Still feels a little weird, though. Guess I'm not used to having the tube out. But it's nothing that would keep me from getting back out there.
Walked in to rob the place in broad daylight?
Seems that way.
That's pretty crazy, even by Shaw Gang standards.
Well, nobody ever accused those boys of having an overabundance of common sense.
Ain't that the truth?
Need something? You got some business with me? Oh, well, if the marshal sent you to me, that means he's looking to recruit you. Just so you know what you're getting into, I'll explain who we are and what we do. Well, the Freestar Rangers ensure the safety and security of the Freestar Collective and its people. We might hunt down a fugitive, break up a smuggling operation, investigate a starship theft, or put some would-be bank robbers behind bars. Whatever needs doing to keep the people safe, we do. Like most things that are worth doing, it ain't always easy. But do I think we make the Freestar Collective a little safer for everyone? Yeah, I do. I imagine you've got some questions. I'll answer anything I can. Well, in theory, a Freestar Ranger can go anywhere in Freestar Collective space, even private property. But of course, it doesn't always work out that way. We also have jurisdiction over any local security when we're tracking a fugitive. Okay then. A word about myself. I'm in charge of making sure anyone that wants to be a Freestar Ranger is up to the task. That being said, the Marshal wouldn't send you here if he didn't think you had potential. So, what's it gonna be? Are you ready to sign up with the Freestar Rangers?
Might be a good fit for you. The Rangers can do a lot of good.
Before I hand you a badge, I need to know you can handle the job. You helped out with the hostage situation, but sometimes people just get lucky. Tell you what, use the mission terminal and take one of the listed jobs. Your choice. Come back alive, and we'll talk about you joining up. Then I suggest you get going.
Well, hey there.
Aquila's really the heart of the Freestar Collective.
A lot of famous people visit
What can I
Aquila.
get you, Emma?
Popping back a beer,
Oh,
you never
nothing
know who
now.
you'll meet.
Came to talk, actually. Well, to apologize, more like.
Imagine what for.
Well, I know Annie's been trying to rope you into her spy schemes. I hope it's not too much of a bother.
Aquila's one of the oldest cities in the settled systems.
Please, let me know if I can be of service. Here's what I have in stock right now. I'm pleased you chose to visit right away.
The UC can't be that bad, can it?
Every gun gets a full yes, of course.
Just one quiet day. Is that too much to ask for?
Got a freighter coming soon. No time to talk.
Hello, Captain.
Aim point reached. Orbit stable. Joe, we're still in one piece. Smooth jump. Nice work.
Just try and escape.
How you doing, sweet pea?
Well, I'm okay. But I'd be a lot better if...
Let me guess, you'd be a lot better if you had a bigger book of limits.
You know me so well, Dad.
Enemies
So,
grabbed by
what do you say?
disabled.
Payday.
Right in the direction.
Docking integrity, 100%. Good to go, Cap.
Something you need? Yeah? I'm more than ready. Let's go.
Switching me out for the big boss, huh? I see how it is.
Well, of course. How else do you expect anything to be done correctly?
It's good to be out and about. Lives get stuffy sometimes. You know, the way you handle things... Now, Cora will be thrilled.
Okay, Sam. I'm trusting you to stay out of trouble. Think you can handle that?
Got their back up against the wall. Careful. We got company, I think. Too bad there's no more. I could use a workout.
What do you think you're doing?
I'll be taking that.
catch my breath. And then it's back to the grind. It's over? It's over for real? I can't believe you did all of that. You Rangers... And now I need a long shower to forget all of this. Thanks. I can't thank you enough.
Board's green. Ready for what comes next.
Yeah, what is it?
Nice. Clean set there.
Anything. Hey, what can I do for you? Sure, have at it. Sure, have at it.
Next stop wouldn't be the Charybdis system, would it? We got a report of a distress call out there, but we don't have the shift to send someone that far out.
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you for a
Hiya.
You've got potential. Just need to see a little more from you. Oh, you're back. How'd it go? Well, don't love it too much. Bloodthirsty ain't high on the list of qualities we're looking for. You did what I asked, so let's go meet the Marshal. Follow me. We're headquartered in the upper floors of the Rock, but we also have remote stations throughout Freestar Collective space. Helps us to identify and respond to threats more quickly. There are less than a dozen Rangers in all, and we operate with limited resources. Thankfully, most people respect us and are willing to cooperate. In this job, your eyes, ears, and wits are every bit as important as your badge and your sign-on. Marshal?
Emma! I take it you're here because you're satisfied that our new recruit can handle the job.
Violent tendencies aside, I'd say yes.
All right, then. Step forward, recruit. Let me have a word with you.
Excuse me.
I've got just one question. Do you pledge to defend the people of the Freestar Collective, even if it means risking your own life? Good. Here, take these. You're now a Freestar Ranger deputy. I'm assigning you to Ranger Wilcox for some field training. Listen good to what she tells you. Welcome aboard, deputy.
Congratulations. The Rangers ain't a bad outfit. They're lucky to have you.
Wish we could throw you a welcome party, but there's work to do. We got word from a farmer on Montera Luna. She says someone's trying to take her farm, and she's afraid she might be in danger. Just a name. Michaela Wagner. There have been Wagoners on Montera Luna for a long time, and I'm sure they're proud of that heritage. Well, most things do at the start. Doesn't mean they stay that way. That being said, best not to assume anything. Just try to keep an open mind. Grab any supplies you might need, and let's get going.
Pay attention to what Ranger Wilcox tells you.
Waduh, Rek. Halo. Kalau kerasa-kerasa suara bilang. Agak low, iya. Biasa ada nomor kalau kerasa bilang aja. Wah, kenapa? Jadi sheriff langit.
Be careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks. Fly around.
Parah.
What?
I hope you're having a good day.
What can I help you with?
Waduh, keberatan, Rek. Bahaya, berat. Keberatan, Rek.
Terrible. You stay away from.
Ganti dulu kapal. Mana sih dari tuh?
Captain, hello. I am.
Ganti kapal nggak ya pas lagi sini?
Sorry. Faithful to win.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cost plenty. Got anything you need to offload?
Sure, have at it.
Beratan cok muatannya. Mulai berat aja. What the hell, mate?
Hey.
Kemana ya?
Read any good books lately?
I prefer to stay here. Get the hell out.
Achieving orbit now.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. And that's it. You're clear to land.
Tentara lu. Wagon Nerval.
Beginning landing zone.
Beginning landing. Chef.
Hello.
Keep your eyes open.
Keep your eye open.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
Over here!
The Freestar Rangers. You have no idea how happy I am to see you.
I'm Ranger Emma Wilcox. My deputy and I are here to help. Now, tell us what happened.
Deputy.
I was out planting in the fields when I saw some men approaching. They looked like soldiers with uniforms and weapons and such. They wanted to buy the farm. Didn't even ask if it was for sale. Their offer was so low, I told them right where they could stick it. They said they'd give me time to think about it, but if I didn't change my mind, I was gonna regret it. Then they left.
Wah, dipaksa dijual sawah.
That's right. The uniforms looked like the ones worn by Freestar soldiers back during the war. They had a certain steel in their eyes, like men who were used to violence. I was in fear for my life. There were 4, but when they were walking away, I heard them talking like there were others. Maybe there's more out there. Back behind the house are some canyons. They went that way. That place is dangerous. Steep slopes, narrow trails, rock slides, and all manner of hostile creatures, too. If you're going after those men, be careful. Oh, there's one other thing. They said they were the first. The first of what, I'm not sure. But there must be more of them coming.
Thank you, ma'am. That should be enough for us to find these men. All right, Deputy. Keep that weapon handy and your eyes sharp. Since these guys don't know we're after them, they're probably not making an effort to hide their tracks. Now, let's go and check out those canyons.
Let's move. Looking steady. Heads on a swivel.
Glad to have you along, Sam.
Hey! Wah! Gravitasi ya? Ini gravitasi berapa G, Cok? Keluar dulu bang, yo, lihat makan. Gravitasinya berapa G, Cok? Yo. Lihat ini berapa sih? 0,3 ya Allah. Ringan banget Cok badan ini. Wow. Aluminium. Oh, bisa nambah paling.
Boot tracks. Several pairs by the look. Not too old either. Let's head down into the canyon and see if we can find more. Quiet out here. I like it. Nice change of pace from Aquila City.
Sidelines here are terrible. Anything could be ahead, or behind for that matter.
I grew up on a farm. Back when I was a kid, I used to love exploring and making maps. These canyons would have kept me busy for months. I'd have looked into every nook.
Swarming sunflower, eh? They're fucking hiding, eh? apa ini anti-mayor?
Can you use that for crafting or profit?
For profit.
Grab some cover! Good eye, Deputy. Looks like we're heading in the right direction. Hey!
No.
Watch it! Got a situation here!
Oh, this is happening.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! This fucking squats. Oh boy.
Get ready! Hey! They definitely passed this way. Let's just hope they're not perched up on these canyon walls, waiting to snipe at us.
Oh shit.
Nice to get out under the sky for a spell. Look out!
Angka. Wah, kaget anjir. Sekarang.
You're a natural tracker. You smell that? I bet my badge that's wood smoke from a campfire. They're close. Be ready.
That don't concern you. If the Rangers get in our way, they get what they deserve. That's all you need to know. Now quit complaining and get back to your post. We're gonna have some fun. Well now, look who's here. Ms. Wagner called in the cavalry. Except it ain't much of a cavalry. I suggest you turn around and walk away while you still can.
A firefight here could get messy. Some good old-fashioned talking might be the ticket.
Oh, it ain't exactly the farm that's special, but that ain't none of your business. Don't recognize the uniforms. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. It's like the Major said, everyone's conveniently forgotten. Forgotten our sacrifice. Forgotten how we were betrayed. We'll make them all remember soon enough. I promise you that. You think you're in a position to make demands. Well, I've got news for you. All you're getting from me is a shallow grave. So, got any last words I should try to remember? Oh, I think it does.
Let's get him!
Hate to use force, but I've got a duty. Damn, that was a lot rougher than I expected. Let's talk.
Shooting the dead ain't glamorous, but it sure is profitable. If you're too tired to pick up those valuables, I will happily help you out. I know, what a guy, right?
Oh yeah, baby. One stop. Oil mark is just mine, eh? No way.
Find anything interesting? Let's see what we have here. Interesting. So, their ship was stolen from the Hope Tech factory. Whoever pulled that off must have been one hell of a shipjacker. Well, I guess someone really wants that farm bad. Speaking of which, let's get back there and let Miss Wagner know that she's safe. For now.
What's the news? What happened? Did you find those men? Well, it's good to see you're all right then. They must have been crazy or desperate, trying to take on the Freestar Rangers. So who were they? And why do they want my farm? Hope Tech, the cargo ship company? Sorry, I don't know anything about that. They say the Rangers always get their man, so to speak. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I can't thank you enough. I'd hate to be remembered as the wagoner who couldn't hold on to the farm that's been in the family for so long. Of course. All the same, I'm grateful.
If you have any more trouble, give us a call. We're in system, so it won't take long to get someone out here. All right, Deputy. Let's get back to the rock. We need to report this to the Marshal.
Good folk here. Hard workers. These guys are doing really well for themselves. Good on them.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
Ready to take off, Captain.
Yes?
Sometimes I just want to turn off the grav drive so we can float around.
Star collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. You're good to go. Have a nice time in Aquila City.
Mega.
Hey, deputy.
What's the story on Montero Luna?
That call we got from Wagner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Wagners off the land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
You helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job well done. I agree. Until we see the whole picture, we won't know if Miss Wagner is truly safe. What did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm? If that's true, then someone must have hired them. Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men wanted the farm? Hope Tech ships ain't exactly cheap. That thief could probably tell us a lot about these men you ran into.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. They also said something about being forgotten. They seemed bitter about it, resentful. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? Any of that sound familiar?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago. After the Battle of Nera. What was left of it anyway. I suppose it ain't impossible, but it's real damn unlikely. The unit was pretty much wiped out, and the few that survived ended up in prison after a court-martial for disobeying orders. I don't recall how long the sentence was. The 1st Cavalry lost almost all their mechs and soldiers in a big push to take a United Colonies base. They were just about there when a ceasefire order came down. Both sides had just lost too much by then. It was a bloodbath. The commanding officer of the 1st disobeyed the order. He didn't want the live soldiers to be sacrificed for nothing. They court-martialed him, and the rest of the surviving officers, and locked them all up. Hell, it's our only lead. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. Nia Kalu's our ranger stationed out there. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president of Hope Tech. He might be able to help you find the thief. Just make sure you stay on his good side. He's on the Council of Governors, and they're the ones we answer to. Normally, I'd praise that kind of dedication, but you need to maintain a sense of perspective here. Our authority and our power comes from the Council of Governors. Remember that. This is your assignment now, Deputy. Work with the other Rangers. Find out what you can about those men on Montero Luna. Meantime, I'll look into a possible connection with the 1st Cavalry. Good hunting.
Good hunting.
Nicely done.
Love the smell of getting back into the harness. Time to greet the stars.
Retros firing. Orbit stabilized.
This is 3-star Ranger Nia Kalu. If anyone is hearing, system's failing. Need help. I repeat, need help. Approaching ship. You've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. You're good to go. All clear to land at Hope Town.
Sorry, I plain forgot what I wanted to talk with you about. That girl. If Cora leaves her tools out one more time... I mean, I love her more than life itself, but I can only say the same damn thing so many times. Oh, next time I see her, I'll paste on a smile and ask her ever so nicely to pick them up. Again. I mean, this is between me and you. But Cora wasn't exactly planned. I don't know if I mentioned, but I served a spell in the Freestar Rangers. Had a partner. Lillian Hartz. Well, we were like fire and ice, but, well, it wasn't all bad. She's one of their top rangers, so they keep her in the field a lot. That's how she likes it. Well, it wasn't by choice. It was a lousy fit. Maybe someday I'll get into it. I'm just happy I found Constellation. Best damn organization in the settled system, do you ask me? Understatement of the century. Hell, when Cora was born, I was completely out of my depth. For the first few months, I kept thinking, what a colossal mistake I made. Me, a father. But one late night, early morning, whatever, little Cora gave me my first smile. And I knew I'd do anything for that girl. Yeah, big old mean Sam Coe loves his daughter. Alert SSNN. And that's something you said to me. About parents wanting children to learn from their mistakes. Now that Cora's getting older, that's what haunts me. I've done things I'm not proud of. I said things even worse. I try to be better for Cora, but is she gonna fall into the same traps? That's really reassuring. I do the best I can by her. I know it seems crazy, towing her across the stars, but I'm not exactly swimming with options here. Her mother... Like I said, another story, another time. And what, have her raised by Jacob, my dad? I'd sooner ship her off to Vladimir. You think? Well, she does say the damnedest things. And if she just learned to pick up after herself, she just might live until she's 13.
Can I help? You've got something for me? Bye-bye.
I hope Cora doesn't get too much underfoot. Till we meet again.
Captain, do you require my assistance? Yes, Captain. I am right behind you.
Oh, it's you. Please tell me you're here to help, not to try and steal my ship. You need my help. I'd laugh if it didn't hurt so much. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits in. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs. Repair my ship? Please. Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can get fixed up there. Thanks. I owe you one. Thanks. That should get me home. You're right. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. We can't let that happen. Light armaments, not too fast. Pilots are gifted amateurs, but still amateurs. You'll be outnumbered, but they'll be damaged, which should even things up for you. They look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha. Good hunting. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. We can't let that happen.
Greetings. It was a pleasure to assist you, Captain.
All green on release. We're free to fly.
Welcome to Hopetown.
I'm listening.
Man, the galaxy's too big to be stuck in the same place. Hey, good to see you. I was itching to travel with you again.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Got anything you need to offload? Trade with them? Okay, sure. We'll take care of any holes, broken seals, that kind of thing.
Hey. Pardon.
Nggak jelas banget. Nggak jelas banget.
This was literally nothing until Ron Hope came here. I don't want to keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't protect your own, you won't belong here.
We'd be dust, except for the factory.
Call gue ketika bertemu dengan kolonel infam.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust? I can walk, talk, and breathe without too much pain. That's good enough for me. Good. I'm sure it didn't hurt that I softened him up for you. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free. His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
Trucks in space. Their motto always cracks me up.
He's on the Council of Governors. The Council oversees the Freestar Rangers, so don't rile him up. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect. All the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
Awful. There's nothing good
As
ever.
for parts, we could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Merchant. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Free Star Rangers. At last! Damn, good to see you. I think we're done here, Merchant.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling being a Free Star Ranger. We certainly could use more of you. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better. That's good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors. I'm glad we understand each other.
I'd take Ron Hope over Benjamin Bayou any day of the week. Looks like we got a job to do.
Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind. Now, what happened after the ship was taken doesn't concern me. What does concern me is making sure that this doesn't happen again. Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can. No, nothing at all. It was just a standard Hope Tech cargo hauler. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. Hope Tech builds some of the most durable and reliable starships in the settled systems. Now, you can bet my ships last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund makes. Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on Hope Tech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that.
You've got a reputation for looking after your own, Mr. Hope. I'm sure the deputy here will keep that in mind.
Is that so? Well, I'm glad to hear it. I've worked hard to make sure that everyone here is well cared for. I'm glad we understand one another.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word?
Just keep it holstered. We'll get along fine.
Okay, let's talk about next steps. That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail. Let's hope. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price.
Jalen Price.
He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place. Well, we could talk for an hour about that. The short version would be that crime, law, and justice don't exactly mean the same things there. The badge doesn't carry the same weight on Neon, so you might have to get creative. He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there. Yeah, the question of who helped the Starship thief is still an open one. Don't you worry. I'll keep an ear to the ground. You be careful in Neon.
I'm up for a little adventure. Take it easy. Workers like to play hard here. Deserve it.
Ron Hope's a damn hero in my book.
Ron Hope's the best thing that's happened to us.
You here for commerce? Or another bored tourist? some rules. If there's one place there's some law and order in this town, it's here. Don't even think about stealing anything. No haggling. The price is the price. And might be some other rules. Don't be an ass. Then we won't have any problems. If you need weapons, the best defense is the only place in town. You may be thinking this place is a dump, but the hardware isn't. Lots of customers pass through. We got something for everyone. Good.
Oreo er niet op. Tactical good. Laser rod, large battery of power. Short circuit. Uptown. Helikopter, helikopter. Civilian outpost.
Wonderful as living worlds are, look out for predators.
check out the food I'm selling? I bet you're hungry after coming all this way. It's important to stay armed out here. I have ammo and weapons if you need them. Let's trade.
Alien fine. Cheddar, snack crackers, junk, cheese-steak packets, junk, egg packets, heel, gel, heel, paste, hard booze, heel, pack, sushi. Sheep pot, ooh, nice. Out of my height, sorry, right?
Good luck out there. You can trust what you buy. Take your time.
Best location. So no.
Thanks for the chat.
Make your way, stranger. You arrived at just the right time, stranger. Breaking ground here hasn't been easy, and not without color. One of our friends just had enough and left. We're all worried sick about them. Can you make sure they're okay and get them to come home? That's terrific. Thanks.
Kau benar. Dia ada jerapah. Ini Cina baik semua. Saya kasih dia es. Aku berikan dia es. bangke. Buset, ini tanahnya aja mikro.
You traveled the ways to find me. I know they sent you. But I'm sick and tired of how that place is run. I mean, out here's no picnic. But returning home, not interested. I don't have time for this. You went through a... I've already told you. I'll hear you out. You don't know the first thing about me. I hadn't really thought about that when I left. I was just so angry. Nice drop. Enough talking. Please go. Thank you. I don't have time for this. You went through a lot. You still think... I'll hear you out. I have been feeling that way myself. You think so? It does get lonely here sometimes. No, I'm not responsible for any of them. They can leave too if they want to. Enough talking. Sorry, but... I don't have time for this. You travel the ways to find me. I don't see... I'll hear you out. You don't know me, but... that does actually hit home. You really know how to lay on a guilt trip, don't you? Fine. Enough. I'll go back, all right? It'll be safer if we travel back together. You lead the way.
Allahu Akbar.
Nobody about. Except ghosts. If you believe in that malarkey.
You're back. Thank you so much for taking care of our friend. Here, this is for you. I only wish I had more to give. Safe travels, friend.
Aduh.
Your ship smells so much better than Dad's?
a lot.
Time to push some G's.
Can I have a pet?
A pet?
Come on, please. I need somebody to talk to while I'm on the ship by myself.
Give him an inch. We'll see, young gun.
Hey, anything I can help you with? I'm sure you can find something you like.
Itulah, gokil anjir nih. Reaktornya C, jamnya 30 light year cuy. Shield lama tersebut. Responder. Reaktornya A. Buset, ini apaan anjir? Engine-nya gokil. Ini pesawat nih. Value 116.000. Your credits anjir nggak kelihatan nih. Rem Watchdog. Mes kargo kayak presiden 200. 1100. Fear, oh ini cakep nih. Lihat cargo capacity. Shackleton, wih ini ganteng. Shield engine gede.
Okay, no problem.
Pas. Ini pas udah acuh. Kargo tapi gede banget ya. Zero-nya elektronik. Power. Plus 1000. Power cannon.
Ron hopes the best thing that's happened.
Iya dong di tempat sampah.
hell of a view from here.
Star Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. All right, we're done. Have a good time in Neon.
Well, there's no way in hell I'm letting Cora land here. Gucci's a lot of fun. I even bring Cora here every now and then.
Not great. Doc, man, better get his act.
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just... Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you? The one and only. Well, the Marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship. Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here. But this city is real good at keeping its secrets, even from us. You can count on my help if you play by the rules. This isn't Aquila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here. The people who run this place aren't overly concerned about the law. Our job is to keep the peace, make sure the violence doesn't get out of hand. The last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot deputy looking in every dark corner.
Neon's a tough assignment. The ecosystem is rigged against any real law enforcement.
That would be Benjamin Bayou. He's out to squeeze every credit he can from the people of this city. He doesn't much care who gets hurt in the process. He's also got a seat on the Council of Governors, which proves that if you've got enough credits, you can buy anything you want. Good.
That's a smart play, as much as it rankles.
Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cost credits, nothing in Neon is free. Stay out of people's business until you can't. Be willing to let the small stuff slide. Don't break up a fight unless it's getting out of hand. Most of all, don't assume that badge will protect you. Believe it or not, yeah, it was. My mother's an executive with Ryujin, so I grew up here. I volunteered for this post as much to keep the other Rangers out of trouble as any other reason. If some hotshot rookie took this job and started flashing the badge everywhere, it wouldn't end well. Come on,